2019. And I'd like to also, since we do have a full house, remind everyone to please silence all of your cell phones at this time. First on our agenda is our invocation with Pastor Mike Ashcraft from Port City Church. So if everyone could please bow their heads.
Thank you. Let's pray together. Father, we are certainly grateful for the chance that we have to be together tonight. I want to thank you for the men and women who serve on this board and work so diligently to lead our education system, the teachers and staff, faculty at the schools. We thank you that we've been entrusted with the responsibility that we have, not just to ourselves, but to a generation to come and what that represents. And Father, I just ask that you would give us grace. A lot of the situations and circumstances that we find ourselves in are very difficult and complex, and it's going to take not right policies or right procedures, but it's going to take the right relationships to make this work. And so we just ask your grace and mercy in that. I ask that you would just empower and bless those that are involved in these decisions, Father, that you would unify us and just give us wisdom as we make these decisions. Father, I thank you for your gift to us and the opportunities that you've provided for us. And we lift all of these things in the name of your Son, Jesus. Amen.
Thank you. Now, if you all would please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, National Anthem, and posting of colors. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, everyone. You may be seated. Welcome tonight. We're so glad to have you all here with us. I'd like to introduce our members of the NC State Honors Chorus. Let's give them a round of applause again. Look at these wonderful students. All of these students went through an audition process and then were able to go to the clinic at the state level and sing with about 200 other students from across the state. So we're very proud of these students, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves to you now. Your name and your school, guys.
Ava Allensworth, Blair Elementary.
Lillian LaQuay, Snipes Academy.
Sarah Mays, International School at Gregory.
Olivia Restivo, Eaton Elementary.
Jack Thomason, Coddington Elementary.
Callie Summers, Coddington Elementary.
Matthew Hancock, Coddington Elementary.
Sarah Phillips, Blair Elementary.
Wesley Bungie, Coddington Elementary.
Imsather Selby, Eaton Elementary.
Josena May, Gregory Elementary.
Ansley Austin, Blair Elementary.
Wyatt Hunt, Holly Tree Elementary.
Emery Dubba, Snipes Academy.
Tegan Clary, Anderson Elementary.
Abby Hendren, Blair Elementary.
Meadow Olson, Anderson Elementary.
And tonight, we absolutely don't want to leave their wonderful teachers out, so we have a few of them back here with us tonight. Miss Susan Gardner, our lead music teacher for K through 5. We've got Miss Sheila Hardison from Anderson, Miss Amanda Henson from Blair, Miss Katie Galloway from Gregory. We've got Mary Tyndall from Coddington back there, and Miss Carly Kanzer from Eaton. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone, and thank you, Ms. Booth. Moving on to item number two, approval of the agenda. Any additions or deletions?
Madam Chair, I'd ask the board delete calendar vote for tonight and move that to January. I've had some discussions with folks. I'd like to take one more crack at looking at the calendar and see if we can come up with something that sort of fits what everyone needs. So with the board's permission, I'd ask that we postpone that until January.
So that would be item number 8, under old business, item number B.
Correct.
Okay. So with that deletion, anything else? If not, with that deletion, move for approval. Is there a move for approval?
Motion to approve with that deletion.
Second. Any other changes? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? It is approved. Item number 3, approval of the minutes. Item A, special meeting of November 12th, 2019.
Move for approval.
There's a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? It is approved. Item 4, recognition of achievement. Ms. Clegg.
Good evening. Tonight we begin by highlighting our community partnership with Soaring as Eagles. I would like to introduce founder Vanessa Kim Caesar, who will share how her organization provides academic support to students and empowers families with life skills for success.
Well, at least I have one cheerleader. Good evening. Good evening. Now, good evening.
Good evening.
How's everyone doing? My name is Kim Caesar, and I am the founder and executive director of Soaring as Eagles. And what we do is empower families of Title I schools. We started with Rachel Freeman, and we have recently added Snipes Academy. Oh, I'm supposed to click, aren't I? It's not doing anything. Oh, there it is. We are a 501c3 nonprofit organization, and a little bit about me. I went to school here in 1976. That's not funny. I graduated from Hoggart in 1982. Went straight to UNCW. Graduated, had a baby, my husband passed, and I went back to UNCW, get my another bachelor degree. I have also gotten my master's in theology, and I'm now going to Cape Fear for a certified substance abuse counselor. Okay, enough about me. Actually, Soaring as Eagles began in 2009, and we have impacted not only just teens, but teen parents and their families. Initially, we started out with at-risk youth. We talked about things about anger management, stressors and triggers, gang activity. We've had the police department, and we've even taken a trip to the jail just so that they can see impacts of what their future could or could not be. So we talked about everything except for parenting classes. So we are now empowering the families of Title I schools. One of the things that we are embracing is what we call is Saturday Academy. Saturday Academy is EOG preparation, and we focus on reading and math skills because they are really low in Title I schools. We help 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders. This is our second year. We're going to start in January. It is from January through May, the 1st and the 3rd Saturdays of each month, except for January and April. But what we do is small group. If possible, we'll do one-on-one sessions, because there are a lot of times children don't get the individual need and attention that they should have to really become stronger in those particular lacking skills. And as you can see, it takes a village to raise a child is our slogan, because the African proverb is very important, not just for then, but also for now. These are some of our pictures from Saturday Academy. If you would see that picture, if you look at that picture in the middle, you'll see that man over there. He's one of our board members, Mitch Cunningham. We also have Sabra Wright, who is one of the assistant principals at Rachel Freeman, and we have, in this particular, on the picture on the right is Ms. Joy Brostrom. She's one of the deans over at Miller Mott. Dine and Discover is our coined session. It is a weekly empowerment session. We talk about things. Now, these are the parents of the Title I schools. We actually have this session in Creekwood. We started in January. We did a 16-week program of incredible years with collaboration with Coastal Horizon. So, and after that lunch and learn session, we started then Dine and Discover, which is every evening, every Tuesday evening. And we talk about financial literacy. We talk about job and career. We teach the difference between jobs and careers. Education. I actually do case management, because a lot of times families of Title I schools don't have someone to sit down and mentor and just talk heart to heart, find out what's going on. And people need someone to listen to them. So that's me. We talk about healthy relationships, not domestic violence, but healthy relationships. It's not just a relationship between a man and a woman. It could be a healthy relationship between the parent and the child. It could be employee, employer. Parents are, can be bullies too, So we talk about the whole dynamics of relationships, parenting strategies, emotional development. We actually partner with people such as the AMEZ Housing, Cape Fear, Habitat for Humanity. We actually have a program we're going to start with Step Up. And I'm just so excited about what I do because I change lives. Here's some more pictures from Dine and Discover. That was career preparedness. We talk about, actually on the right is Coastal Horizon, when everyone got their certificate for their success in that. Oh, y'all know that lady in the middle? Actually, on every third Tuesday, Miss Debbie Todd from Girl Scout, they actually come and do empowerment sessions with the children, because while the adults are having sessions, so are the children. We do STEM projects, morals. We talk about bullying, all the good things. Actually, that picture on the top right, they were finding the iron in cereal. That was like really, really cool for me. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is going to be good. On December the 14th, which is Saturday week, we're partnered with a bike for every child, and we're going to be giving away bikes at Snipes Academy. So if you don't have anything to do next Saturday, come on and share in the fun. Actually, we had over 200 registrations for bikes, so I'm very, very excited about that. I really, really am. This is one of the Saturdays that we were over at Rachel Freeman. Another thing is that we have an annual Family Fun Day, and that's when we have a community event and just let everyone know what we're doing for the community, because our goal is to make to help families be their best version, not just a better version. I have one young lady, she is starting school in January. Another mother who is starting the police academy, whoop, 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 in March. So we're sitting down and talking with families and finding out what their needs are, what their goals are, what their children's needs are. Do they need help with IEPs? Do you need clothes? Whatever the situation is, I sit down, have a conversation, and build relationships. That's what I do. We've worked with, well, I've named all of these people because I was told I only have 10 minutes. I am now at Harrelson Center. So if you're down there, just come on by in Suite 450, E as in Eagles. And that's my contact information. That's it. Thank you for having me.
Does anyone have any questions? I'm just curious, how do you recruit your students? Are they referrals, or do they volunteer to get into the program?
Well, I go, should I say?
Please.
I go to open house. That's my number one. I may meet a parent at the grocery store. I've actually had parents to come. Their children are in Title I schools. So I just make an appointment wherever they're comfortable. It doesn't necessarily have to be at the office. It could be at Port City Job. That's my favorite spot.
Me too.
We need to go.
So if a parent's interested in having their child get involved, they have to reach out to you, and that. Okay.
We do an intake, and from there we do the whole screening session. And we just start the process. I give them homework because they have to be a part of their growth. So I give homework. It could be Les Brown. It could be Joyce Meyer. It could be whatever the situation calls for.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If someone would like to volunteer for your organization, how can they do that? Just reach out
Call
to you?
me. My number is, I'll get in the mic for that one, 910. Okay, you might want to write it down, 512-9063.
Thank you.
I would love to have you.
Thank you.
Anything else? I love your smile. That's it. All right.
Thank you for what you do.
Thank you, Ms. Caesar, for sharing. This month, we are pleased to present the principal of the J.C. Rose Center, our principal of the year, Mr. Glenn Locklear. He will share a video highlighting how his program supports positive academic, social, and behavioral success through their core values of respect, opportunity, and excellence.
I am honest, I am smart, I am kind, I am brave, I am loved.
What makes JC Rowe unique is that they give us opportunity to work in school while we are either suspended or in transition. We have smaller class sizes so teachers can actually work with us instead of lecturing us. I've also needed to talk to someone and get my frustrations out.
What I like about JC Rowe is the fact that it's a smaller setting. You can work in self-paced and can go on breaks. They give you opportunities to get your grades up and keep your grades steady and we all be able to come together as a team.
For me, I'm able to have 2 teachers in my classroom sometimes, which helps me learn better. JC Rowe is a structure and calm too.
I think the first thing I should do is not take credit for that video. Miss Heather George, who is our guidance counselor, videoed it, produced it, music, the whole thing. So I thought it was pretty good. Just to highlight a few things, what we decided to do was focus on some of the positive supports we put in place for our students. A lot of our students obviously come from very traumatic situations, have experienced a lot of trauma in their lives. And so one thing we focus on is using activities like having a calm space in each classroom, having a calm room in the building where students can develop self-regulation so that they can learn how to channel their behavior in a positive manner. And then the other thing that we try to focus on with our students is giving them outlets, positive outlets, to channel their energy through various clubs. One of our biggest clubs that's supported by the Arboretum is the Garden Club. And they've sponsored field trips for our students, and our students love it. And you would think, you know, the kids today really want a garden, but that's a big hit with our students. So just kind of some things we do and give you a little picture of what goes on inside our building on a daily basis.
Next, I would like to introduce Mr. Randy Misketch, physical education and health teacher at Holly Shelter Middle School, and Principal Jane Kiger. Recently, the school added martial arts to their elective curriculum. This program is rooted in teaching the 9 core values of courtesy, kindness, generosity, gentleness, honesty, humility, humor, patience, and peace. Mr. Misketch and his students would like to thank the Board of Education for adding this new elective at their school by performing a demonstration of their Taekwondo skills. At this time, I will turn it over to Master Misketch and his students from Holly Shelter Middle School.
Turn and face the crowd. Turn and face the crowd. School board members, we'd like to thank you for the opportunity to teach a martial arts elective in an educational setting. Holly Shelter Middle School is the only middle school that has had an opportunity to explore this educational outcome. Chariot. Turn and face the board. Chariot. Kunye. Okay, let's get those pads ready. Let's get the mats ready. Let's go. Go ahead, pull them out. Pull them out. Let's go, let's go. They're bashful. Okay, Velcro to Velcro. Let's go.
They actually do this as they do it as non-contact.
Okay.
Different as
Oh, that's good, that's good. Stick it, get that up. All right, 7 and 7, 7 and 7, let's go. So the first skill they're gonna learn, we actually work on hard and soft techniques. The first skill they're gonna demonstrate is an Aikido roll. Ready? Alternating, go. All right, give them a hand. Mats up, mats up. All right, so the question was, how can I teach martial arts in an educational setting and still prevent my students from compromising themselves by striking each other, right? Everybody knows martial arts is about striking. I'm about to show you how to do that. So, students, pad up and partner up. Quickly, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, chariot to each other. Kunye, sign of respect. Left ready position. First combination, straight reverse hook on my count. Up, 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 up. Switch your stance. Up. Same thing. Up, 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 up. Switch your pads. Left ready position. Same thing. Up, up, up. Switch your stance. Up. Same thing. Up, up, up. Switch your stance. Switch your pads. Now, like all things, skills get more complicated, right? Left ready position. Jump front kick. Ready? And up. Up, 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 Switch your stance. Hunt. Whatever they learn to one side, they have to be able to duplicate to the other. And hunt. 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 Switch your pads. Left ready position. Jump front snap kick. Ready. Hunt. 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 Switch your stance. And hunt. 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 Switch your pads. So now to make it progressively harder, we're going to take both of those two sets and we're going to put them together into one set. Left ready position. Hunt. Straight punch, reverse punch, jump front snap kick. Straight, reverse, hook, jump front snap kick. Ready? Hunt. 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 Switch your stance. Same thing. Hunt. 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 Switch your pads. Left ready position. And hunt. 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 Switch your stance. And hunt. 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 And pro. Students, name the 4 respects of martial arts. Very good. Chariot to your partner. Kunye, set those mats down and board up. So what the kids are going to do right now, mind you, none of these students had any martial arts experience. I know I have a couple girls up here that have black belts on. They thought it was cute to buy them from Amazon. So I couldn't say no because they kind of outthought me on that one. But so we are going to demonstrate their skills in real life. So they're still not striking a person, they're striking an object. And it allows them to focus their energy and practice their skills in a constructive manner. And it really challenges their confidence. So school board, this is one that they've already broke. And you can pass it down the line and you can get an idea of what it looks like. Pass it right down the line. So what I did is I teach them a large amount of skills, but I gave them the opportunity to choose what they wanted to break with. So this is 1-inch common pine boards. All right. The first break will be an axe kick. Okay, axe kick. You're breaking with an axe kick. Line up. usually be with an elbow stroke. Okay, here we go.
Not that I don't love all y'all, but
Ready? Get in there, go. Get in there, Steve. Yep. Go. Nice. Front kick, go, real fast. Push through. 100%. Is 100% an A in New Hanover County Schools? All right. Thank you, everybody. Bow to the board. Chediet, Kunye. And turn to the crowd. Chediet, Kunye. Nice straight line.
claim to fame of what they call their school. So we are Holly Shelter, best electives under the sun. So that's us.
Well, wasn't that impressive? Yes. Next, we will recognize our Elementary Honors Chorus participants. These wonderful singers were selected to be part of the 2019 North Carolina Elementary Honors Chorus, which is sponsored by the state's Music Educators Association. Each went through a rigorous audition before being selected to be a part of this prestigious 207 voice chorus, which performed in Winston-Salem last month. I will call you each up and please come forward with your music teacher. If I could get everyone to hold their applause until we have everyone up here. From Anderson, Tegan Clary, Meadow Olson, Isabel Steele, and music teacher Sheila Hardson. From Blair, Ava Allensworth, Ansley Austin, Abigail Hendren, and Sarah Phillips, with their music teacher, Amanda Henson. From Coddington, Wesley Bungie, Matthew Hancock, Callie Sommers, and Jack Thomason. With music teacher Mary Tyndall. Excuse me. From Eaton, Olivia Restivo and Sadler Shelby, with music teacher Carly Kanzler. From Forest Hills, Addison Daniels, who was unable to attend, and her music teacher, Dr. Amanda Hogue. From Gregory, Sarah Mays, and Jose Name, with music teacher Catherine Galloway. From Holly Tree, Wyatt Hunt, led by music teacher Susan Gardner. And from Snipes, Emery Deppa and Lillian LaQuay, with music teacher Krista Faison. If the principals and families of these chorus students are here, we ask that you please stand where you are to be recognized. The district is very proud of our commitment to the arts. Congratulations, all. You guys may be seated. Our next recognition is for the highest award earned by the Naval Junior Reserves Officers Training Corps, also known as NJROTC. Unfortunately, the recipient, Daniel Garbero, has the flu and was unable to attend, so we will reschedule this special recognition for next month when he is feeling better. Our last recognition of the evening comes from the Hoggart Athletics. This year, we are pleased to honor the women's 4A cross-country state champions from Hoggart High School. Last month, the team represented our district at the state championship in Kernersville with an average time of 19 minutes and 25 seconds. Cross-country team consists of Molly Parker, Sarah Martin, Sloan Fleming Hickey, Shay Hoffacker, Jenna Palazzari, Aaron Johnston, Grace Howe, and Ellen Phillips. They were led by head coach Rhonda Shalasky and assistant coach Pam Mitchell. If the parents of these young ladies are here, we ask that you please stand. We also would like to recognize Principal Mary Paul Bell and Athletic Director Mr. Brad Lewis. Please stand to be recognized. Congratulations, Vikings. This concludes our recognitions for the evening.
We're going to take a quick 5-minute break, and then we'll be back.